Welcome to my final presentation on American adolescent church participation and social identity. According to scholars and sociologists of religion, there is little knowledge about the religious lives of adolescents in the United States. Given the prevalence and significance of religious faith in American society, religious identity is an important yet overlooked aspect of social identity during adolescence. Therefore, my personal analyses, along with 3 reputable national surveys of American youth, affirm the positive correlates of adolescent religious participation and social identity. This correlational study should help heighten a broader understanding of essential information about American adolescent religious involvement and the development of their social identities. For my method, I administered a self-report questionnaire. Indeed, this was a qualitative research analysis. This questionnaire was administered to a group of young adults, who attend youth ministry called The Bridge, held every evening at a growing evangelical church in San Bernardino. Indeed, this correlational study examined the degree of religious participation and identification among adolescents from ethnic minority backgrounds. The questionnaire measured 3 important variables, such as religious affiliation, religious identity, and religious participation. For religious affiliation, adolescents were asked about their particular faith, and the majority responses were, of course, Christian. For religious identity, I provided a scale ranging from 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree, where adolescents responded to the following: I have a strong sense of belonging to my own faith. In general, being a member of my religion is an important part of my self-image, and I feel strong attachment to my religion. Finally, for religious participation, the adolescents indicated how often they engaged in the following activities at their church. They used a 5-point scale to help them respond to the following questions. In the past 12 months, how often did you attend religious services? And in the past 12 months, how often did you attend any other special activities? 1 is never, 2 a few times a year, 3 once a month, and 4 once a week, and 5 more than once a week. I personally expected religious identity to be significantly linked to their degree of church participation. The problem that hindered or limited my research was the small population of the 30 adolescents that participated in my survey, as well as the inability to perform a longitudinal study. I also did not include demographic information, as well as information about their personal, ethnic, and family identities. According to my findings, I found that religious participation contributes to religious identity and development in youth. The adolescents who were affiliated with the church reported higher levels of religious identity than adolescents who reported no affiliation to their church. 20 out of 30 adolescents, 60%, who attend church more than once a week reported a strong sense of belonging to their faith. Only 10 out of 30 youth, 33%, reported that they rarely attend church once a week or once a month with a low sense of belonging and attachment to their faith. My data describes how higher levels of religious participation is associated with positive religious identity. religious identity was examined in order to better understand the implications of adolescent social identity development. Truly, social identity maintains a positive sense of self found only in higher levels of religiosity. Ultimately, my findings did correlate with other major studies that demonstrate a positive relationship between church participation and spiritual identity among American adolescents. In this way, I analyzed their existing data um, using their reputable national surveys of American youth to help present and show descriptive statistics on three fundamental aspects of youth in regards to their religious affiliation, religious participation, and religious identity. The studies also helped examine the influences of age, gender, and region on adolescent religious identity. According to sociologists Lopez, Hewing, and Fuligini, they found, or they predicted, it says here, religious identity and participation is expected to be stronger among adolescents from Latin American and Asian backgrounds, particularly among those from immigrant families due to their specific religious affiliations, such as Catholicism. Finally, religious identity and participation is hypothesized to be significantly linked to adolescent ethnic and family identity across high school. Now, according to their findings and what they found, here they say that adolescents' religious identity remained fairly stable across the years of high school, showing no normative increase or decrease across the 3-year period. Moreover, adolescents from Asian and Latin American backgrounds reported higher levels of religious identity and greater religious participation compared to those from European backgrounds. Here is a graph, a descriptive graph that I found on religious affiliation of adolescents. Here I have, according to a national representative survey of American youth administered to 12th graders in 1997, reveals an uneven distribution of youth's religious affiliations. According to Smith, the largest block of religious youth are Catholic at 24%, followed closely by Baptists at 23%. Church of Christ, Methodist, and other Protestant groups follow with small minorities of the total population. The next graph here is on religious affiliation by race. According to Smith, the race of American adolescents influences their religious levels of religious participation. Therefore, the various traditions and denominations in the United States are comprised of different racial mixes, such as 47.7% of African American youth who are Baptist, 55.7%